Hi everyone, it's Desiree. I hope everyone is having a great day and of course smiling and being creative. So I have something just a little bit different here. I actually have an item that's going to be going up onto the Etsy shop. So if a lot of you are going through my link, so I have the website and I also have an Etsy shop. So this is where these are going to sit. So I had some extra things left over from an order that I had made for somebody. So I put together some kits if you wanted to make your own journal. So this one here is the one that I'm going to work through. So starting in probably October-ish, once I finish up the first journal, the last journal that I've been working on and some other ones through the video, I'm going to start this one. So what this is and what I did was I keep all of my old Christmas cards that I receive, not the handmade ones from you guys because those are special to me. They go into a special album that I have, and I need to create another one. But these are ones that, you know, I get from people at work or I get in the mail, and I cherish those as well. But sometimes the images are just absolutely gorgeous. So I throw them into journals as I make my journals. So you can see this one here. I have this front and I started decorating the front. And what I was using was things, of course, that I already had. My cardstock, some trims, some ribbons, some pieces that I've broken down or cut, or things that I got from the Dollar Tree because they were just too cute, and then some other items here. So I'm going to show you what's going to come into your kit. So I'm going to show through the items that I have with the journal that I'm going to be working with. Here is what you're going to receive, and I'll open one of those packages as well. So you are going to receive a journal that's already sewn together. The signature is already put together with papers, and all the signatures are made out of a paper bag, one of those brown bags. And this measures about 11 inches from this area here to the end. And it is about 8.5 inches wide. I've used floss to sew the signature together. So you actually will have a pocket here. You can make a pocket here as well, like I did in the back. And I'm looking at another one to see if I did that. I may have already done that with all of them. So you've got two pockets. And then there's some doilies, there's coffee dyed papers, there's construction paper, again, because this does have a Christmas theme to it, and so forth. So that's the journal. Now, it's not going to be decorated. One of them will be, no, none of them will be decorated. So there's a couple that I'll be holding back because I've already started decorating them. So you're going to get this package as well, and when you open it up, what I've done is, there's all kinds of goodies in here. So you could have some coffee dyed cardstock where I've already put a notch out of it, so that's that 3 window thing. We've got some tags out of cardstock. This is that third piece there. We've got some panels with some words on it already. I've taken some of the cardstock and I've made a fold up, so you can put a nice clip on it if you want. I've given you some of these 3 round disc stickers, and stay tuned. There's going to be a video very shortly on what you can do with those to decorate those. A pocket, just cut a corner out. This is coffee dyed here. A couple pieces of 5x5 fabrics. So you could, you know, build this up to make a flip or however you would want to incorporate that. A doily, a tea bag, literally a tea bag, so paper there. Another journaling card. Now each one, the pieces will be different, okay? Another journaling card with some glitter on it. You can see this one here is duplicated. A larger one that says Merry Christmas. Another piece cut down with a nice print. Some strip or A strip to create a belly band if you want. I also created a flip, another folded, so you can put some papers in here that you may have or other card stocks. Staple it at the top. A fold out tag, a little tiny booklet. This one flips up. Holiday greetings, another just plain tag, and another tag. I'm also putting in a couple pieces or a piece of coffee dyed paper, and I'm putting in a music sheet that you can cut up and an old book page, just one. So again, I'm providing all kinds of different embellishments so that you can fill in your journal. You just don't have to do the sewing because I took care of that for you. All right, so that's one package you're going to get. Now within there was this little tiny glassine bag, and in here is going to sit some paper clips. So if you want to make some clips, and of course I've bunched those together, so let's try that again. A few buttons, a charm, it'll be a Christmas themed charm, a bell, I don't know if you can hear that, and another little tiny bell. Here's your buttons. The buttons will be red and green. Again, all the pieces will look a little different, and then a bulb safety pin as well. Now you can also use this glassine bag, make that a pocket, put that somewhere in your journal as well. You know, again, we can use the items that we receive and incorporate them into our journals. So everyone will get one of these. Again, got to remember, the items will be different than what I'm showing, but the same principle. You'll also get this one, this clear bag. And this would be great to cut up if you wanted to make a window into something, so everything can be used. And in here are more just Christmas shapes. So here's a tree, an ornament, a star, some of the tags that you can fussy cut. This one just happens to have a bell. I got this from the dollar store. Some pieces that I punched from the cardstock. These are scallop squares, some circles, small tags that I've punched. Again, this is from, I found one of these mega packs of tags. It was amazing and they were beautiful. So I grabbed a couple of them from it and threw one of each in here. So again, we got a lot of metallics. I had a couple packs of these beautiful die cut tags. And again, one could say Merry Christmas, the other one will say Noel, but you'll get two. And then this tag here, this adorable candy cane. Again, just these tags, whether they have glitter or dimension or they're a shape, you can have a lot of fun just putting them in and decorating your page. So lots of ephemera, or maybe you just want to use those tags to decorate your gifts. You can do that as well. You'll also get a disc envelope. Now, again, you could decorate this and put this part, make this part of one of your pages as well. And this is going to be filled with some laces. So everybody will get a white, a red, and a green lace. And this is approximately the size that you'll get. These are approximately 16 and a half. And what I was thinking is for the pages, you could cut this in half. And if you wanted to, you know, decorate the edge of your pages, you could fold that over, or you could create snippets, you know, whatever it is you would want to do, whether it's on the edge or add some accents. And then I added a bunch of this eyelash type yarn to decorate, and it's in like a gold. So everyone, this is the same for everyone. Put that back in there. And again, you can use these envelopes in your journals. You can create your pockets. You have a nice window. You could take one of those larger cards and put it in there, glue it to the back. And then I am also including another one filled with ribbons. and trims. So this here is going, and everyone will have the same here. So we've got a plaid, red, ivory, and green ribbon. We have a red and white stripe ribbon. We'll have a black and white plaid, a green and black, and a red and black. This is just an extra piece that I had, and I think this was an extra piece that I had because I just threw them in here. I was cutting everything up. And then a couple pieces of sari silk. And again, you could use these as toppers for your tags or your journaling cards. You could put them on the edges of your papers, whether it's the top or the bottom, or you can create tabs off of your pages, whatever it is you'd like to do. And then this is like my gift to you. So everyone will get, and again, they are different. Remember, they're different. So I did some masterboards, Christmas themed, and I cut them up. So everyone's going to get 2 of this shape here, so you could make them into a tag if you want, or keep them just like this, make them a journaling card, or cut them in half and make them small, make them a pocket, whatever it is you would want. You do need to back them because, again, I like to do my masterboards on some old magazines that I have, not the Daphne's Diary, but some card making, and I just use that so that they're not too thick, and it allows me to either add layers or add them to other items, or just simply cardstock. And then what I have in here, I took my paper beads, and I'll show you a couple others. I'll be opening a couple others here. I took one, this is one of my paper beads, and I have these toppers. Now this one's very short, the gold part, the gold topper part. I have these really long ones, and they're really pretty. They're like filigree with all kinds of scrolls, and they just make the bead like this long. So to hang out off your journal, it would be absolutely gorgeous. So I've made it into a charm for you. So each one will have a jump ring, so you can put this on a paper clip if you want, or the bulb pin that I've provided. However you want. You could, if you love to make jewelry, you could add on to it because of the stick that I've put through that. Bead pin, I think that's called. But I'm going to throw one of these in as well. So those are my gifts to you. And again, another glassine bag so that you can do whatever it is you would like to do. Again, make it part of your journal. That would be fun. Let me get these in here. And you can see the way that these are packaged that I'm showing you is how you will receive these items, these extras. There is so much more than what you need for this journal. Now, this journal has, let's see, some cardstock too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 14 pages, which means 28 flips, which then means 20 plus 1, 56. So 56 sides that you can work with. Now, as I said, I've already started this. So when you look at my center, I've already taken my 2 strings and I've cut them, and I've added some glitter circle punches to them. Your strings will be out so that you can decide if you either want to keep them inside and decorate them this way, or you can hang charms coming from them. I didn't want to take that option away from you. So as I said, this is the one that I'm going to be working with. So nope, that one's not going up for sale. So when you receive it, your package will look like this. I put them in plastic bags to protect them. All right, and each one, as you can see, you have your packets. And I think this is the other one that is staying with me. Yes. Okay, so let's show you this one. So in this case here, this is the card. So everyone's going to get one of the Christmas cards that I've received over the years. Now, I've already trimmed it down, so there's no personal information, but you could take this and cut this down. You could fussy cut around that, and then that can be the front of your journal. So you can see, and even if we look, you can see we've got different ones. Here's one of those long ones that I'll show you when it comes to the paper beads. I just found these caps, these bead caps, and they were just gorgeous. Some of them I've added another bead to the top, but you can just see that gold, and you just got that pop of the paper bead right in the center of it. So each one, as I said, is different. There might be a duplication, but for the most part, of course, each of these are looking very different. And I'll have more videos on how I do my master boards and how I was inspired by others. But you can see the packs look very similar. You know, some things are different in there, but the premise is all the same. And then when you get to the journal itself, let me pull this out. This is that packet that I showed, so let me get that back in there, because again, I will lose everything. So you can see we have nothing on our front. We have our pocket here. Here's our tassels sticking out. You can see I've used some different cardstocks. There's different doilies, different bags. And here, I did cut these open. So if you don't want to have them open, you can just glue that closed. But it created another pocket that people would be able to use. Okay, so the only thing I didn't provide is the closure. So you can choose how you would want. Usually I just wrap some ribbon, twine it in between there, and have that close. Or maybe you don't want that closure. That would be up to you. But again, just all kinds of fun. And you can see when I pull these out, you have the same laces and trims and then the same ribbons. And this is actually longer. So you're going to get a longer piece of that beautiful white lace that's in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just show you the fronts of the other ones that I have all packaged up. So that's the card that you'll get with this one. Sometimes they're cards, sometimes they're bags. This is a card here. I thought that one was just absolutely beautiful with the children, with the snowman. We have one that's a little elegant here, a lot of gold, but this is great because you could take it apart. You know, you could cut around this and cut this off and just create your different pieces. But this is a nice size. Here's a bag that you can have fun cutting. I thought it was a cute snowman. Or again, you can put it inside and create your front differently. But again, this would be really cute. Just cut out and add some of the embellishments around it. Here's the other one. This is what the card will look like if you choose this one. I think that's beautiful. And there's beautiful glitter that sits on it. And then here is this one. Of course, we've got to have Santa dressing up Mr. Snowman. And then we have this one. And I just love these cards. You know, they just have that vintage feel when it comes to it. I am one that after the holidays, when the cards all go on sale, I look for certain ones that, you know, look very vintagey. Yes. And then the last one that's available is another bag with the Santa Claus on it. So again, you can be so creative with these. And as I said, I'm going to start mine in October. So you'll see what I'm working with. I'm going to work with the same items. So if you wanted to have some fun with me, you certainly can. Or if you just want to watch the videos and enjoy, you can as well. All right, so these are the kits. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe there are 8 here that will be available. Now the bad news. Okay. These will only ship within the United States. I hate saying that every time with my items, but there's too many items that have gotten lost. There's the post office, you know, shipping outside of the States is just so difficult right now, and I don't want anyone to be disappointed. Yourselves first and foremost, but also myself. One, because you're not getting your item, you're not enjoying it, and then the whole business end of it, of the refunds and everything else. So I hate the fact that it's gotten so difficult for us in some ways to reach out to you all, but I'm keeping an eye on it, and once it gets better, it will open up. These items, as I said, will be in the Etsy shop, and shipping will be free. So shipping, you will not have to pay for shipping. You are just paying for the item when it comes to that. So yeah, I just thought it was something different. I thought it was a nice way to actually go through some of my stuff and share what I have and so forth, and hopefully maybe get some of you guys creating. You know, I've started the process for you. You don't have to worry about dyeing your papers or choosing your papers or even sewing it together. I've taken care of that. So I do hope you'll enjoy it. And as I said, these will be listed on my Etsy shop. So now the time. So this video is now live because, of course, you're watching it. So what that means is these are now available. So at the time that I launched this video, I made those listings active. Okay. And again, it's going to be 8 of them that are available to you if you are interested. Now, if by chance, you know, I'm also going to have the link in the description for this video too. So you can always link back. The photos are just, again, the photos are just going to show the cover that I showed you in this video. The ribbons are the same. The laces are going to be the same. But remember, there are some items that are just going to be a little bit different, whether it's color, cardstock, or anything like that. All right. I do apologize. I did have to switch over into a voiceover because for some reason this section of my voiceover got corrupted. So yay, kind of awesome. But as I said, everything will be listed down below. And always questions, you know, make sure you leave those down below as well. And I will make sure I answer as best as I can. So let's go back and finish the end of the video. Yeah, technical. It's always fun. So I hope you enjoy this. And if you do, if you like this idea, you know, let me know. Not a monthly thing. No. But every once in a while, I can certainly do this, especially if you wanted to try this, but you have that fear of, you don't want to coffee dye your paper. You don't want to get into that investment of all the different papers. You don't want to do this. You don't want to sew all of the papers together as well. Maybe this will get you into that, and I think that will be wonderful. At least it'll be something for you to try. So it's a little tiny Christmas journaling kit so that you can capture your memories throughout the holidays this year. All right. So guys, have at it. Enjoy. Remember, any questions, leave those down below. I'm going to have everything linked down into the video description to the Etsy shop. I'll make that up at the top. And then I'll also put the times that these will be live in the shop as well. Again, I do apologize. Only available for you in the United States. Everyone, continue to enjoy your day, and by all means, continue to stay safe as we continue through our journey, no matter where you are. But always remember what's most important to me, and you can tell by what I'm doing here. Always be creative. Until next time, guys, take care.